I'm Stargirl, the Practical Witch, and welcome to my channel. Today, I will be showing you an easy, 100% effective spell to increase your sex appeal. All you're going to need is a pen, a piece of paper, and yourself. Increasing your sex appeal not only helps you attract your ideal mate, but it also helps you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, everything else in life seems to fall into place too. So, before we get started, I ask that you go into a place where you feel safe and you're able to be in a meditative state where you don't feel distracted. I like to go to my table where I cast my spells and light my white candles and turn the lights on down. And I also lit some orange candles as well because they're a bold color and sex appeal is bold. So just go somewhere you feel safe, you're not going to be distracted, somewhere you know you can just focus all of your energy onto what we're about to do. Let's get started. Okay, so on your sheet of paper, I want you to write down the following. I am sexy. Leave space. I am confident. Leave space. I am charismatic. Leave space. Once you have done that, I want you to go through your 3 phrases and cross out any vowels, which are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So, the first one, let's do that. And I'm gonna leave the Y there this time because there's not a lot of letters left over, so let's just keep the Y on that sexy. Then we're gonna go through I am confident, cross out all of the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. And then the third one, cross out all the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Alright. With the letters you are left over with, rewrite it below. So after we are left with those letters, we're going to do some more cross-outs. What I want you to do this time is cross out any repeating letters. So if we look at I am sexy, we were left with M, S, X, Y. There are no repeating letters, so that one is good how it is. With I am confident, we were left with M, C, N, F, D, N, T. There are repeating letters in this. There's no repeating M's, there's no repeating C's, but there is a repeating N. So we're going to go ahead and cross out that second repeating N. Alright, now we move on to I am charismatic, which we were left with M, C, H, R, S, M, T, C. Again, there are repeating letters. So there's no, oh, there is another M. We're going to cross that second M out. There is a repeating C, so we're going to cross that second C out. And there are no more repeating letters. So now what you're going to do is you're going to rewrite this letter sequence without the letter that you crossed out. So I am sexy is left how it is because there's no repeating letters. I am confident is now M, C, N, F, D, T. And this is our final product right here. Final product right here. Alright, I am charismatic, after crossing out the vowels and the repeating letters, is left with M, C, H, R, S, T. And that is our final product for I am charismatic. So, for I am sexy, you should have been left with M, S, X, Y. For I am confident, you should be left with MCNFDT. And for I am charismatic, you should be left with MCHRST. Alright? So once you get these final letter combinations, these 3 final letter combinations, what you're going to do is you're going to once again write those 3 different ones on a set of paper. What we're going to do now is we're going to draw a circle beneath all of these letters. 3 separate ones for each separate intent. And what I want you to do is I want you to cleverly make a design within the circle using all of the letters. So, and you also don't want it to be obvious when you look at it. You don't want to be able to just glance at it and see what it says. What you want to do is you want to incorporate all the letters into a vague image that you are not able to decipher right away. So for example, I'll put the M like this. See how that's an M right in that circle? So now we can cross off the M. Now we are left with an S. But if you can see, we sort of already have an S going on in there. Right here. So we can cross off the S too. Now we're going to need an X. So to create an X, I can just and remember, you don't have to copy what I'm doing. I want you to be creative and make it your own. With this part, don't just copy what I'm doing. Do whatever, be creative with it, be artistic with it, make it your own, because that's what will make it more powerful. I'm just sort of giving you an example of how to do it if you've never used sigil magic before. Alright, so I crossed out the M and the S and the X because I got that in there, and if you see I got the Y in there, so I crossed that out. And then I'll just keep doing the examples so you can get a feel for how to do it yourself. Again, please don't use mine. Be creative with it and make it your own. The idea is just to make a simple image within the circle that embodies all of these letters. And you want, once again, 3 separate ones for three of the separate intentions. Got my M there. Got my C in there. And then I'll get my N in there. Get my... And the more time you spend on this and the more you make it your own, the more powerful the spell will be. So keep that in mind. Really take your time and, enjoy it. It's creative, it's fun, it's relaxing. So again, last example. You want to hide all of these letters in there very cleverly to make a cool little symbol, cool little image that you're not able to decipher right away. And cross out as you go along so you're not lost and confused. Also, please spend more time than I am right now. I'm simply just doing this to give you an example. I want you to really take your time with this part. This is the fun part. Alright. Now that you have your 3 separate symbols for each thing, I want you to go ahead and cut those out. Cut around the circle so they're still circular. Now that you're back with your 3 symbols, what I want you to do is forget which symbol went to which sentence. I know that's difficult for some of you with great memories, so if that's the case, you're just going to hide these away for a few days or a few weeks or however long it takes you to forget consciously which symbol went to which sentence. Once that happens, you're going to go into your hiding space and draw out one at a time randomly. When you do that, You can start to activate your spell by taking your first symbol into the bedroom and having fun with yourself or a partner. Yes, the spell includes sex magic because sex energy is some of the most powerful energy you can use in a spell. Once you take this first symbol into your bedroom, when you are about to finish, you need to intently look at the symbol. And while you are finishing, look at the symbol. After you did that, you activated your first symbol, and you can put it away for later. Do not dispose of it. Put it away for later. Then, on a separate occasion or a separate day, you're going to draw out the second symbol, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to activate it by taking it into the bedroom, and when you're about to finish, and while you're finishing, you're going to stare intently at the symbol. And then when you're finished activating your second one, you're going to put it away for later. And then on a third occasion or a third day, you're going to do the same for the third symbol. And then once you've activated, you're going to put it away for later. After you've activated all three symbols, this spell should manifest into your life very quickly and greatly enhance your sex appeal, almost instantaneously. Unfortunately, in my experience, these spells are not permanent. They last anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending. So that is why I've had you save these symbols. Because when you feel the spell dying off, or when you feel your sex appeal going down, you can repeat the spell by simply taking out one symbol at a time and repeating the whole process. But since you kept these, you won't have to do the hard part of making the symbol all over again. You can just do the fun part where you draw out one at a time and activate it in the bedroom. I hope this helps you. If you want to leave your experience down below, I would love to hear about it. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video.